Hello friends, the Ganesh festival and the positive upsurge of energies with so much of joy and happiness brings to the hearts of millions of people who bring the idol of Lord Ganpati to their homes and societies. But eventually at the end of 10 days, one needs to submerge that idol into the waters or do a holy Visarjan. Same thing also happens during Durga Puja, where the idol of either Adishakti Mahakali or Maa Durga is brought to the homes or societies, and eventually at the end of 9 days, one needs to do a Visarjan and submerge it into the waters. Our ancient seers were trying to teach us something very important to this tradition, and that is not to get attached to the physical form, but remain connected with the true essence of that form and experience that essence in our hearts, and to make us realize that everything is impermanent on this earth. Whatever comes has to go. There are many similar other traditions during the Vedic times. For example, one of them is Yajna or Havan, in which different elements from the nature are brought together and offered to the element fire, Agni Dev, or the Lord of Fire, and whatever that remains, the ashes, are given back to the nature after the ritual. Funeral, which in the traditional Vedic style is done as a cremation, where the body of the departed soul is burned, which of course pains all of us. But the ancient seers and sages were trying to teach us a very important lesson through all this. This body, which is actually made up of the Panch Mahabhut, the various 5 elements and their various permutation and combination, eventually needs to go back to the nature. Whatever comes needs to go. But yet, in spite of all this, within this impermanence, there is something which is permanent, and that is the Atman, the soul, which is Nitya, and Ananta, which is living forever and is infinitesimal. And we need to connect to that source, to that Brahman, and the essence of this is that unconditional divine love. When we experience that unconditional divine love and remain connected and bonded to that source rather than the impermanence, all our problems, pain and suffering will come to an end. So friends, let us learn a very important lesson of the impermanence of all that exists on the earth, and yet there is something which is permanent, the divine, the source, which we need to always try to remain connected to and experience that unconditional love.